All right, hi you guys. I wanted to do a quick video about my thoughts on cruising. So I've only been on 3 cruises. One was back in 2018, 2019 with my son. We went on Carnival Vista. It was a 6 day cruise. And then in this year of 2025, I've gone on 2 solo cruises by myself. One on the Norwegian Cruise Line getaway, and then that was for 7 days. And then I did another 7 day solo cruise on MSC Seashore. Um, so yeah, I didn't really care for the NCL getaway, but that I'll talk about that in another video. And it could be because of my mental state at the time. But these are my thoughts on cruising. Like, I'm trying to learn what I like and dislike about cruising, what will fit for me. So, one, I put the length. These have been longer sailings, right? So, my thought process about time we get to day 5, I'm ready to get off. I'm ready to go home, get back to my routine, my family. Yes, I don't feel like there's anything else I want to do. So, yeah. One thing that kind of put me onto longer cruises was that I heard a lot about shorter day cruises, they're party cruises, there's rowdy crowds. Now, let me tell you, I do not mind people. I love to see people having fun. But my mental state at the time of booking the past 2 solo cruises was I was fragile. I didn't want to be seen. um, and yeah, I just wanted peace. Um, I will say about on both of my solo cruises, it was peaceful. So my initial thought going into it, it's different now. I don't feel like I need that, but we'll see when I go on like a 4 or 5 day cruise. Um, the price. So you guys know I love budgeting. I love being low cost, getting the lowest price. But I know there's ways, and yeah, there's ways of getting, lower prices. Booking at a certain time of the year, booking early, booking like sooner cruises. My price range will be around $150 per day. I mean, that includes eating all I want. That includes entertainment. It also includes um, what else does it include? Lodging. Um, so yeah, and you get to go to different destinations. So yeah, I feel like 150. Like I would, me. I want to do cheaper, but I think 150 is good. It's not cheap, cheap, but it's good that it will allow me to have more wiggle room, and that will fit in my budget in regards to what I'm able to save up. Um, so another thing, a big thing for me, because I'm solo cruising, is just ample seating. I want ample seating to watch the waves, be outside. I don't want to be inside. I'd rather be outside with the breeze, the water, just, and I'm not talking about lounge chairs, the ones where you prop up the back. I just want just seating. I just want some seating. That's all I want. Um, what I found that I really didn't like was when loungers are faced towards each other. I dislike that so much. Like, who wants to be looking at the people in front of them? That's how it was on part of the Norwegian cruise line, the getaway, and oh, that irked my nerves. So there were other places where I could sit and it wasn't facing, but a lot of their uh, things were facing each other. I found some areas where I could sit and watch the water, but it was kind of obstructed by things. Also, I mean, so yeah, that's one thing. My biggest thing is just making sure I can be out in nature, watching the water, being out there, listening to it. Um, Drink packages, not for me. So, um, I'm not a drinker at all, but if I drink, I want to feel it, right? Is that the safest? No, especially when you're solo. But I want to feel like I'm drinking something, you know. And I don't know if I'm ordering the wrong things. I don't know. But on Norwegian Cruise Line, I did happen to have the drink package. It wasn't too much money for a 7 day cruise. I think it was like 200 and something dollars. And I didn't get like any specialty coffee. I don't think specialty coffee was even included with that. I don't know. That was my first solo cruise, and I probably didn't. I don't think specialty coffee was included when I read about it, to be honest. But I just drink packages aren't for me. I can buy one at a time. That's what I did. MSC. I tried one. Drinks are expensive. Almost what, $15-$20 for a drink. It's not worth that. I'm sorry. Not to me. Not worth it. Food. So thinking about food, I'm not a picky eater, thank goodness. But the food can be simple. It can be pizza. It could be hot dogs and hamburgers as long as it's fresh, you know, salads, fruit. I'm okay with that. I don't need specialty dining. I don't need specialty dining. I did have one specialty dining that I like. It was $20. I paid for in advance with NCL, and it was for the, is it hibachi grill or something like that. I didn't care for it. And I've had hibachi other places, but that one was not it. It could have just been the person that made it. But yeah, um, I did want to try Ola tacos on MSC Seashore. I didn't do it because you know me being on a like a budget. But you know you could buy stuff a la carte there. I figure looking at the pricing, I wouldn't mind doing like the actual price for that. Sitting down, taking my time, and actually eating different things. But I did not do that. Excursions. Um, when I was on the NCL getaway, I did do two excursions. That was nice. One was just okay, but it was nice to get out, be out there, um, be off the boat. You know, I personally can care less about getting off the boat because being on the boat is cool with me. You know, I'm there to be in the water. But going on excursions, going to destinations that I've never been to, of course, I haven't been to much, right? But like Mexico's Mexico. I feel like that's what I feel like, but I know there are so many other things you can do. But in the future, I will like to book cruises that actually go to destinations that I really am interested in, like Aruba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, some of those to name a few outside of Mexico. Okay, I feel like that's going to be a lot of things. Even if you go to some of these other places, you always end up in Mexico somehow. So yeah, but yeah, I just want more experiences. It does cost more money. So that's something I would have to budget for in the future. Um, Entertainment. I'm not a picky person. Like I'm easy to please. I don't need nothing above and beyond. Things do not excite me. Things don't excite me. Um, but for entertainment, one thing I will remind myself to do is to pre-download videos, movies, TV shows, pre-download those, because one thing I'm not going to do is purchase the internet package. I'm going off on ports that I can use my phone on. I pay for these things with my internet service. I can wait a day or two to be at sea and not be in contact with anything, you know. So, internet package, no, I don't need it. Um, but yeah, just making sure I pre-download. I I do like when they have like certain programs going on throughout the day, like not quizzes, but like little shows. And then, the theatrical, I'll go to that. It's not anything special to me. I did almost one every day on MSC. Almost every day. Probably I missed like 2 days out of the 7. I didn't go to a show because they about the time I was thinking about it, it was overpacked. But yeah, just being involved with the shows, getting out of my room. I feel like I do a good job with that. But yeah, I'm not overly excited. I can sit in my room, watch TV, watch a movie. So yeah, those are my takeaways. In regards to my thoughts on cruising, I will say I'm in the process of going on a cruise later on this year. I booked a third cruise for this year, a solo cruise. I have asked my son if he wants to go on a cruise, and he was like, So, when he does that, it's like he don't care. He's been on one cruise. We've been to Disney one time, and it's just like you're one and done. But hopefully in the future, he said probably like a year or two from now, he'll go on a cruise. No rush. I don't mind going by myself. I don't feel bad for going on a cruise by myself. It's for me. He's 18. He's going to be 19. Oh my goodness, in a couple of days. So, this is for me. I've done my job. And this is just for me to be at one with myself, take time away. Even though I miss my family when I leave, as soon as James drops me off the airport, I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't really want to go. Like, going on cruises do not make me happy. But once I'm there, I'm I'm open to having experiences. I want to try out new boats. One of my main things is to try out different cruise lines. I don't I don't want to try the same cruise lines over and over. I've been on Carnival once, but that was a long time ago. I'll be going on Carnival again later on this year, which I'll update you guys on closer when we get to it, or once after I take the trip. NCL one time so far at MSC, but I have another one booked for MSC next year, World America. But hopefully I can get a better price on it. I feel like the price I got is a good price. And then I have one for Celebrity. If I go through with that one, we'll see if any prices difference comes up. But I think I'm going to put down the deposit for Celebrity, as well as Princess Cruise Lines. That kind of, so yeah, I want to try different things. Okay, I think that will be allow me to see what I like. And yeah, go from there. In regards to my cruising journey, as I mentioned, it's not like overly excited. I don't get overly excited about things, but I know it's good for me to get away and do something for myself. I know it's important.